You can swap the CC and the Ruby for gold.
Exactly.
Right, I see what you mean.
So I think Obsidia works here. The only problem for Obsidia is the Joy and the CC, but if the Obsidia is able to land her Hunt of Bones to the Joy first, then she becomes the counter to the Joy.
And if US really on point, he can keep the Obsidia alive for a long time.
They go for the safe route.
Go with the Moskov.
To be fair, I built all that up. I just want to see Obsidia, man.
You just want to see Obsidia?
Yeah.
I feel like teams have definitely still been like figuring her out.
They like
in the right
her,
composition.
but they realize it's taking so long to set up.
Yeah,
right? That's the point.
It just seems like she takes that time.
It's a stronger but riskier Moskov, I would
especially because you don't want to get too out.
You're down one game,
Yeah, you're down one game.
You're be safe.
You're on Flying Clouds again.
Oh, you're right.
You know,
you're right.
You might as well give yourself the opportunity also to push cross map and then join those fights because of the Moskov. That's what he does so well.
Somebody asked Dom and Kai, yo, what do you want to play? You want to get crazy or you want to be safe?
He's probably like,
I want to chill.
I want to be safe. All right, play Moskov.
Play Moskov.
Play Moskov.
Wait, what was the crazy option? Oh, it was Obsidia.
Obsidia.
Oh. No, go Moskov.
I was hoping for Bayonet, actually.
Right, Bane's been a little slept on, you know, but he's picked up all the time.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
But let's go ahead and see what happens. You guys can let us know too. Is this going to be a 2-0 for APBREN? Are they going to sweep AURORA, or are we going to be going to Game 3? Again, it's Flying Clouds for Game 2. A map, by the way, that AURORA has not had a win on.
Yeah.
Just yet.
And what's crazy is James Banks is also in a hero that he's very comfortable with. Oh, Light! Light!
He rode the Surge of Life proc. Ah, that hurt. I felt that.
Whoa, wow.
Whoa, wait a second, though.
What is his damage? What?
Where's the damage coming from here from Yue?
What does he have? Oh.
I didn't know Angela could deal so much damage in the early game.
Impure Rage with all the mages.
What was his first item? What did he get for the first item? Did he get the... Yeah, I'm wondering what he got. Because, like, man, those...
It's the Codex.
Those waves of love are waves of damage.
That's why.
Yeah.
Ouchies.
He had no right dealing that amount of damage.
That shocked me, man. All right, so Edward obviously is this the first time we're going to see him use the revamp Alice?
Yes.
It is, right?
Yes. I mean, we've only seen Alice, like, what, twice?
Twice? Yeah.
Twice.
Twice, and her win rate wasn't updated because she obviously just got that win last.
It's still 0%, isn't it?
Yeah, she lost. She lost on clap.
Last game it was a win.
Yeah, last game was
but
a win.
But the first one, it was a loss.
It was a loss, yeah.
So I was saying, you know, are we convinced that Alice is going to fit in some of these compositions, and teams have brought it up now?
Maybe.
I think Throne of Ruin, that ultimate, is still really good, and especially around objective fights, because as we talk about seeing more and more of the utility junglers come up, you know they're going to be planning themselves around there, and Alice is one of those heroes that puts herself right there and can get that ultimate off.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Like, it's good because utility junglers are a thing.
Yeah, like it's been coming back, right?
Yeah. Because it's more of a, I would say, filler, because XP laners are now also secondary roamers. And honestly, I would consider Alice is a better roamer than an XP laner, but she just can't roam.
She can just go and dive in a lot, which she's doing right now. There's the Throne of Ruin. Demon Kite closes out that turtle, and he's surviving with
Lord Jim,
Angela, but in the backside is James Banks actually suffering here. Lord Jim, though, doing really good on the CC.
Almost, but it wasn't enough. It's because of the hard guard coming out from Yue. Demon Kite survives. Good initiation there from APBREN, although Demon Kite was still able to get the turtle with the retribution, and because of that, the extra shields helped. But even then, we see the potential in terms of damage output coming out from APBREN.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, because before that turtle broke in, Lord JM actually got the flicker out from Light earlier too, so Light then wasn't part of that fight and could really be useful for that. So good decision making from APBREN in this early portion.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like AURORA, their strength in this lineup is early game because of the amount of heals and shield that they can get from both the Kalia and the Angela. But that is gonna be, you know, almost non-existent mid-game because of the dominant Isis, the Sea Halberds, even the glowing ones coming off from these mages. But that's if they build it, though.
Yeah. That's right, exactly. You're gonna have to compete against like the sustain of a Ruby, of a CC. And what's the build?
There's already the black guys coming out from X-Nova.
Oh, there you go. Very early on.
Yeah,
so that's going to deal with a lot of the heal.
Yeah, this is what they're going to have to go ahead and count on, too. And I think even in the gold lane, you're not really going to see much from Dominkite. he might have to deal with some pressure if APBREN decides to go ahead and shift the focus there, especially having Xnova on the Grok. But right now, it's just mainly kind of maintaining this for Dominkite, getting that farm he needs. You know, he can always rely on having that Purify. But really, this game, I feel like it's just going to come down to the objective fights. It's not really going to be that pick-off-centric playstyle, unless, for example, Aqua lands a Traction Pulse. That's why sometimes you see him just throw it out, you know, see if he's able to go ahead and pressure out a Battle Spell even.
It's also like how they approach these fights, because Aurora, they want to move in, look for a pick-off, and then reset with the hard guard's cooldown. But for APBREN, if they know their win conditions, they can actually be patient in these fights, look for the punishes, because they have a lot of counter-engage with the Ruby and the Grok. And, you know, there's also like a sustained damage in the form of the Kimi, and, you know, with the CC as well, standing in the front line. It just has to be like very controlled coming out from APBREN.
Okay, right now, fighting for this turtle. It's already being controlled by APBREN.
Oh, look at Dominkite. Man, he's go crazy. But even with the hard guard here, James Banks with the turtle take. He's dancing around here. Traction Pulse basically doing nothing. What is happening? Team fights are weird.
Yeah, again, it's just Aurora trying to go and look for these pickoffs. It was big for Dominkite, but problem was APBREN was focused on the turtle, and then Xnova and Shizu was just on Lancelot duty. Delay the Dominkite as much as you can.
Decent gold coming into Dominkite with the turret take on top side. Lord JM, pretty decent poke, and nothing's gonna happen there. But look at the bottom. They're diving in. They have a lot of really good dive power. And again, Dominkite just doing Lancelot things with the help of Yue.
Dude, he found Aqua behind the minion waves. He knew. He was like, some raider would be here.
I can smell
a raider would be standing in these lines.
That's familiarity right there, if I've ever seen it, right?
That's surge of blood.
Dude, I was like, no, Dominkite, that's not the lane you want to be in. That's where the Ruby and the Grok is. But he was like, no, I'm not looking for the Ruby and the Grok. I'm looking for my friend.
My old pal. Man, Lord JM, by the way, he's been doing a ton of damage to everybody on the CC.
He might be top damage next to Aqua right now, honestly.
He's got to be. I know we're going to have to look at the damage meter in a second here, but man, the CC really hurts. And a lot of the times he's just jumping in, and he's put enough pressure with the current call and Blitz alone that he's able to even get some of the battle spells out.
Yeah, but the problem is for Aurora right now, even though Edward's soaking up a bunch of these damage from Lord JM, the thing is they can't find anything on the map. Even Dominkite is finding it hard. Oh, Shizu goes down. But again, you go back to the idea of Dominkite constantly roaming around to find something. And because of that, he's behind against James Banks in terms of levels, which is a big problem come the Lord fights. Oh, Lord JM.
Lord JM, again, absorbing so much of this.
Oh, wow.
He has the vengeance, he can pop it, but it's not going to be enough to save him. It's going to be a knockup, and that's going to be the kill. Jam goes down. They're using up a lot of their ultimates as well. There's just no way they can follow up against this. What a strong Uben coming in from Aurora.
I don't even know what was that from APBREN. It felt like that was uncoordinated. And Aurora, again, you cannot make a mistake against this team. They find an opening, they make a big hole out of it.
It's a 50-50 debuff kicking in, man. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but good usage of the Heart Guard for Dominkite to go ahead and make that play against Lord JM, even pushing him back with the Spear of Misery. Now he's going to fight for this orange buff. Edward and Dominkite alone.
Oh, the curtain's goal!
Oh, big current call coming in here, but I don't think they care. They are playing around that current call like it's nothing. Edward's still alive, and just some nice sleight of hand here. Dominkite though falling on the top side. That was huge.
Yeah, big kill coming out from APBREN, but so does Aurora. Now Dominkite's back on the map, able to outplay a lot of the players coming out from APBREN with the punctures, Thorn Roses, and Phantom Execution. He's dodged 2 tectonic charges now, by the way.
Yeah.
2 tectonic charges.
This is Lancelot, man. There's, you know, in the hands of some of these prolific junglers. I mean, we have so many good junglers here in the league. It's always great to see it. And, you know, part of that, too, is, again, the amount of time Edward's able to go ahead and buy on this Alice. Some of those team fights, it's just like, you can't help but try to, like, attack her and deal with her as she's just sitting there, throwing and ruining and waltzing all over everybody.
Yeah, and again, these setups are very important. You saw how hard it is for APBREN to actually go for these punishes. They have to be controlled and precise with these counter engages. Because when we saw James Banks earlier come in to finish off Dominkite, Light was there to sort of stop the Joy from using the electrifying beats. James Banks didn't even try to dodge the Kalea. He waited for the last second before he popped the electrifying beats, which caused so much trouble for him because he sustained a bunch of damage. And then even after the electrifying beats came out, there was the Spear of Misery coming out from Dominkite that prevented him from moving forward.
I guess he's right. You have to be precise here because otherwise US just will be able to nullify most of that with the hard card.
Yes.
Yeah. So taking a look here, see that Brute Force picked up from Demonkite, gonna help him getting into range in this first Lord that's coming up here too. That's gonna help him out. Holy Crystal Bow for James Banks too, so he, on damage wise, he's pretty good. There's also Brute Force for Lord JM now, so these big items are coming into place for this first Lord fight.
Yeah, his problem is again the control though from Aurora. Even though there is a big damage from the Joy, they have to find the proper setup. And they have to consider a lot of things. Like number one, the pickoff coming out from Light. They have to find the Kalea. They have to link the right targets. Most importantly, the Lancelot, maybe alongside the Alice or the Kalea, because you want to disrupt these people from actually going in and out from these fights.
Yeah, no, I'm offended for now. They might just delay this, though. I don't think either team really wants to...
Oh, they find the Lance!
Whoa.
Oh, wait a second here. Demonkite, again, is going to have the hard guard to keep him alive, but I think those are pretty useful utils removed already for Aurora. They might just want to disengage this one.
Yeah. Good push, too, from Dominkite the whole time. This is what I was saying. You just delay this Lord take, let your Moskov do the work, and so Dominkite will continue to do that.
They forced the hard guard, but they didn't do anything about it. Now Aurora could just wait for the next set. He has it now.
Yeah, it's like what, a 20? What is it? Oh, Edward?
Back on cooldown. Edward trying to make something happen here, but again, it's just so strong, man. Edward's in front of 4 people. He is just surviving it and actually just finessing it.
Yeah, now Aurora is playing the Lord setup. Play the slow push. Wait for the Lord resets. It's now Aurora who is in control. APBREN is the one who needs to punish here because if they play this slow, Dominkite is just gonna farm and nothing's gonna happen in the Lord pit, especially with how the composition of Aurora works. They have a bunch of sustain. The shields and the heals from Yue and also Light with the Surge of Life.
It's starting to feel like APBREN's fizzling out here, man. What is up with APBREN?
Well, a part of this, again, is the lineup that they have specific to it. You know, their gold laner, Shizu, he's mainly going to be their crowd controller. He's setting things up. So is X-Nova, even to an extent Aqua, to try to get that traction pulse off. And you're really relying on Lord JM and James Banks to have enough damage, you know, and just win with crowd control, if you will, here. But Aurora, they've got that sustainability.
Yeah, they forced Dominkite out of the slow lane. Now they have a window to work with. At the very least, 30 seconds to find a crucial pickoff for APBREN.
For APBREN, I feel like it's now or never. Make something happen here.
X-Nova, though.
Or else you will just fizzle out, like I mentioned earlier. Here's X-Nova up on front. Lord James looking for it. Already using the current call to slow down Demonkite, but that's already
they're going for the
a
Lord.
hard guard on cooldown. James Banks with a Lord take. But what's the team fight gonna look like? It's Edward in the middle of everything. They can't stop him. They can slow him down. And there goes the Spear of Destruction. Everyone's just gonna go down like some balloons getting popped here with a puncture coming in.
That's it.
This could be it. That is a wipeout almost. Lord James still alive though. He's running for the hills. Lord's already walking on top.
They might be able to end it here. They're working on that mid turret. It's Lord JM trying to get back to base.
Yeah, that should be it.
Can they end it here?
It feels like it. There's just no way Lord James can clear this or slow them down. And we are going to have a game number 3 for this one, folks.
Give Aurora their first win on Flying Clouds. They did it.